Hello, Bingus. I am Chondo, and that's definitely the first time I've said those words today. I did not record audio for 30 minutes without accompanying gameplay right before this. Welcome back to the wonderful world of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. If you are not new around here, if you're a veteran BC at 3 viewer, you'll be quite familiar with Better Than Adventure. That is the bulk of the videos on this channel. I previously had a vanilla Better Than Adventure series where I just went through and kind of explored the mod a good bit, you know, just kind of staying within the bounds of what the mod itself kind of explores. But now we've got something a little different here. All right, fair warning, if you just learned about Minecraft Better Than Adventure, you might want to sit down for this next part. Minecraft Better Than Adventure is a mod for Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 that has its own mods. So let's look for an example. You see this stone right there, that kind of tan stone? That is part of Minecraft Better Than Adventure. That big stone in the water is not. And neither are the two goats on my screen right now. Those are added in by mods created for Minecraft Better Than Adventure, a Minecraft mod for Beta 1.7.3. If you would like to see a series where I explore solely Minecraft Better Than Adventure, you can go check out my previous one, but here we're just getting a little wacky with it. I wanted to do this series for a couple of reasons, but the big one was that the Aether mod was just backported into Better Than Adventure. And I'm not sure if you can really call it backporting, it's more like just regular porting. But yeah, there's a team of developers that have been working on getting the Aether supported and stable in Better Than Adventure, and they recently just hit their big 1.0 release for it. And I am extremely excited to check it out. We did spawn in a taiga of sorts here, and it's not my favorite biome. I would prefer a snowy taiga. Of course, Better Than Adventure, if you're not aware, does have seasons. I also have blueberry seeds there. I'm not sure what mod those are from. Better Than Adventure does have seasons, which, you know, maybe we do get a bit of a snowy taiga here, but even if we don't, at some point in the game's year, there will be snow everywhere, and you'll have to forgive the chunks loading in and causing some lag spikes there. They're probably trying to process this mod-on-mod action we got going on here. All right, I do want to go ahead and get a piece of wool so that I am not struggling to survive tonight. So, how has everyone been? It's been about a week, at least at the time of me recording this, since the Wonderland.jar video, and I just want to say thank you for all your support on that. That video was so fun to make, and that's not part of Better Than Adventure normally, right? I think I missed an update or two, but I don't think that's something that typically happens. I need to hide. I may not be able to see anything, but at least I am protected from the horrors currently occurring outside of my home. Okay, let's get a little bit of light in here. I think the easiest way to do that is just to start smelting some charcoal. Much better. Yeah, to wrap up what I was saying before the Blood Moon started, thank you for your support on that video. It was a lot of fun, more so than I was kind of expecting it to be, in full honesty, because I do have some, I guess you could say, preconceived notions about Minecraft horror mods just in my past experiences with them, but Wonderland.jar was incredible. I really liked it, and I kind of want to do a part 2. All right, and if you are not familiar with Better Than Adventure, you may have been surprised that I only got one piece of wool here before the night, and let me just show you a little something. Okay, there's actually a lot going on here. I mainly just need you to look at this. You are actually able to craft a bed with only one piece of wool, but you do need 2 pieces of cloth. What is cloth? Well, it is quite simple. You just need to find a zombie or 2 and kill them, and that's their drop. Okay, and I do not want to mess around with any beta skeletons here. What is that? What was that? What was... Oh my gosh. Okay. Was it a werewolf? What was that? This isn't good. All right, we may be spending tonight inside, actually. Hey, but strip mining never hurt anyone, right? Oh, we actually broke through to the other side here, which is actually not good. I don't want anything to sneak in through there and get me, so I'm gonna block that off to the best of my ability, at least. Okay, that is much better there. Okay, we have a little cave system. I don't mind looking around a little cave system here. What are you? Oh, you dropped sticks. That's actually so good, because one of the, and I'm sure other people kind of do this, but if I'm ever on like a super long mining expedition in any form of Minecraft, I will very often have to find, that's slush, okay. I'll very often have to find mine shafts just to get wood to make torches and more tools. So having an easy supply of sticks right there is such a smart addition. Okay, and we have some kind of ore here. I don't know what this is. This is lead. Okay, I don't know what lead is for. That is not in regular Better Than Adventure. That is part of one of the mods we have here. Oh, and you can make lead armor, maybe a lead bucket or something. I don't know. See, the way that it discovers recipes in here is fun. It's like, I think it's a nice way to balance out kind of how maybe overpowered something like a full recipe browser can be. What is this? Silt. Okay, can I do anything with that? Oh, you can. Ooh, I know what this is. This is trommeling. We're not to trommeling yet, but one day we will be. I also kind of need to monitor when it is going to be daytime, because I need to kill zombies to get some cloth. I will need a bed for the next nighttime, or else this will probably just happen again. And knowing my luck, it'll probably be a blood moon again, and I don't want that to happen. Oh, iron, okay. It's very hard to see iron against the granite here. Okay, and we have officially broke our first pickaxe of the series. Congratulations, everyone. You were here to see the first pickaxe break. All right, let's get some iron going here. I did not expect to have iron so soon, but I will take it. Okay, I do hear a zombie, and I'm wondering if maybe I can get an easy kill on it. I am very concerned about the werewolf. I don't want like anything to do with it. I'd also love to get that pig and get some food, but I don't think anything like that is going to happen right now. I don't want to step outside my home. All right, and our first pieces of iron here. Of course, we are going to make an iron pickaxe so we can keep mining and get more iron. It pays itself back, baby. Okay, here we go. And I am realizing now that I dropped off my torches in the chest, so that was not very wise of me. One thing that I wish the Better Than Adventure team was able to find a compromise on, it is such a small, it's not even a nitpick, like it doesn't matter, like literally at all, but just one of the things that really feels like, or screams old Minecraft to me, is getting the full ore drop when you mine an ore. And I understand that like, you kind of just can't do that here because there's different types of stone, and you know there might even, I'm not sure, but there might be some kind of fortune effects with some pickaxes in this, so then like you obviously could not have block duplication, but I don't know, something about just like mining a piece of iron ore and getting a piece of iron ore like just full chunked is just, I don't know. That's what old Minecraft is about to me for some reason. Okay, and we do actually currently have a zombie dying right outside of our little base here. So of course we are going to capitalize on that and get some sweet cloth. Yes, come here. You look different actually. Are you a regular? Oh yeah, he dropped some cloth and a piece of chain link, which chain link, for what I'm aware at least, is used to repair chainmail armor, but not to craft it. Okay, but we are still needing one more piece of cloth, and I think I see our piece of cloth walking on its hind legs in that pond right there. And there's also some sponge, which is interesting. And what's even more interesting is we did not get the cloth. That's okay. A couple pieces of sponge. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I was just seeing if we could dry the sponge out. I don't know what any of this is. Oh yeah, we can just dry the sponge out. That makes sense. So I do have a bit of an idea for a base, but I do not like the location that we're in here. I kind of need a flat open space, I think. Also, for those unaware with Better Than Adventure, there are a lot of quality of life features in this mod. Like you can stack food. I don't think, and I could be wrong because I think food stacking is relatively new in Better Than Adventure. I don't think it was in the very first version I played, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't stack up to 64. Maybe? I could be wrong. I'll tell you what though, I am gonna make some food so that I don't perish because I'm quite close to it. And hey, why not go ahead and just make some full iron armor? 22 minutes into this recording, heck yeah, I'll take it. That's just what I get for hours and hours of playing Minecraft since 2011. Yeah, and you'll also see here we have different stats for different kinds of protection. Now, I'm going to be honest. I'm pretty sure last time I played Better Than Adventure, these two weren't here. I'm assuming maybe Holy is related to the Aether and maybe Lightning is just a new part of Better Than Adventure. I don't know. Oh. That's not how the food works. You don't have an eating animation. You know what? I probably should have expected that. This is building off of beta. All right, so I guess I'm just going to do some more resource gathering here, and then we'll kind of venture out to find where I want to build my really super cool base. Hello? A dungeon? Okay. Some lead. What? That's part of one of those mods that I don't really have any clue about. I am going to take a screenshot of these cords because I don't want to forget this place. That is good if we ever want to... What? Now is the time in the video where I just want to remind you, if you are liking the videos on this channel, or maybe even just the one you're watching, if this is your first introduction to it, please consider subscribing. It helps support me a lot and tells me that you want to see me keep making these videos here. Oh, and it is nighttime again. Maybe we can get that other piece of cloth really quick without too much issue. We do have full iron now, so things aren't going to be as tough as they once were. Hello. That was a werewolf. He was a lot less intimidating than I thought he'd be, but boy was he quick. He could have snuck up right behind me and gave me quite the scare. What is... That's my favorite thing I've seen, like, in a long time. Are those, like, real mobs, or are they just particle effects? Oh, they're real mobs. Dude, that's incredible. I want to make an aquarium and put 4,000 of those in there. They can... Do you see them under the ice? That is so cool. I am such a sucker for glowing things in games. I am such a simple creature. Okay, let's venture for this other piece of cloth here. I do not want to be bedless for much longer. There we are. Come on. We got it. Those jellyfish are seriously so incredible that I need those in every form of Minecraft I play from here on out. Alrighty, we have got ourselves a bed here. I am snoozing like I've never snoozed before. Alright, and good morning. Oh, I opened my chest instead of shutting my door. Here we are, we can actually see again. I am going to begin the trek out to somewhere to try and find a nice place for my base, because obviously I cannot be here. Everything just blew up. Also, what? This is salt? What can I do with salt? I don't know, maybe is that taffy? Can I make taffy? Also, I do know that in the sea of mods I downloaded here, which of course there'll be a mod list in the description, there are like bags I can get. I doubt Yeah, that looks, I think maybe this is the recipe, or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Huh, I was wanting maybe a bag to carry some more stuff in, but that's, I mean, it's not really necessary at this point in the game, so I'm not that worried about it. All right, you know how they say, if that's moving up, then I'm moving out. I think primarily I'm looking for a piece of cloth. I'm looking for maybe a bit of a greener biome, maybe a bit of a brighter green biome. You know, it kind of exudes some beta particles. They just fly off of the green grass and are injected into your eyeballs. And you're hit with an overwhelming sense of the year 2010. I can't lie though, I do kind of like this little winter wonderland right here. This is pretty nice, but ultimately it is just not really what I have in mind. And of course we do have a battle tower in the distance here. Yeah, we're not seeing a bit of a lag spike there. I think it's the battle tower loading in. We're not seeing a ton of the modded content here, but yes, you will very clearly recognize what are the battle towers from the days of old in the Minecraft mod space. Oh, and I should have said this, but in addition to the mods that I'm using, I'm also using just a little bit of a texture pack, and it's called BTA Tweaks, and of course I will also link that in the description. And this should go without saying, but obviously mods are, you know, not always the most stable thing, especially when you just kind of mash them all together like I have. If there's any kind of performance issues or any kind of stutters or crashes in this series, blame me, not the mod developers. Okay, I killed this cow because I wanted leather, and wow, he dropped 4 pieces. What a bountiful cow you were, Mr. Sir. I am going to craft something out of your skin. Yeah, that's what I was looking for there. Leather gloves. That's cool. That's Aether stuff. It's just, you really don't see any new modern Minecraft mod packs, unless they include the Aether, have like little like regular standard armor gloves. It's just, I don't know. There's something cool about them. Oh, yeah, we did reach the max stack of pork there. It only stacks to 4. What am I going to throw out of here? We can throw away 30 cobbled granite. That does not matter. Okay, we see a bit of devastation in the forest over there. I'm going to go check that out. Okay, yes, it is. The ground is very torn up here. Oh. Yeah, okay. So this is Signalum? Signalum? I'm not sure. First I'm going to sleep because I don't want to get caught out in the dark here. Oh, nightmares. Yes, I forgot about nightmares. Let's see if we can do something about this really quick. Okay, is this protected enough to not get nightmares? Let's see. Nope, not in the slightest. And that was actually an extremely precarious location to have that happen in. That was not fun. I don't remember how to avoid nightmares, and I don't know if it's any different with Better Than Adventure. Okay, surely this will be good, right? Okay, are we good? We are good. Awesome. Okay, now it's time to really find out what this stuff is. Whatever it is, I actually cannot mine it. It is above my current mining tier. I assume I need diamond for it. Okay, well, I guess you'll just have to tune in for another video sometime. Okay, and I guess we'll just keep trekking along since I couldn't really do anything with that meteor thing right there. Oh, okay, I see a birch forest on the horizon. That's a little bit closer to what I was looking for. It's actually the smallest biome ever seen. We actually just found the smallest biome to ever exist. I'm not really sure what this is. What are you exactly? I kind of get the feeling that I am not going to be able to mine this. Yeah, it does not seem like I'm going to be able to mine this. I will take note of the coordinates and then come back later, I guess. Actually, I'm a fool. I realize, and some of my veteran viewers here might be pointing this out as well, my screenshots in the F3 menu do not have coordinates because I do not have a compass. Yes, that is something that Better Than Adventure adds in. You can only see your biome, your day and season, and coordinates if you have the accompanying item in your inventory. It's clever, but it is a little inconvenient for this specific occurrence. Okay, I think I am liking this spot to build. It took a while to get here, but this is some pretty interesting terrain, no? Like I almost thought as that was loading in, that was like a monolith from like the alpha days, I think. Alpha, is that right? Just, it almost looks like a chunk error because it's like a plateau up there, and it seems like the generation height just got maxed out. But yeah, I think I'm liking this area. It'll take a lot of terraforming to get exactly where I'm wanting it, but I think I can make it work. All right, so everyone is always asking me, Bingus, Mr. Chondo, BC even, what is your plan for your base in your new modded Better Than Adventure series? Everyone is always asking me this question, and to that I have one simple answer. You see this? Okay, and notice the shape of what we're looking at here. Yeah, actually, let's make this even easier to see. Do you see this floating shape here? Now, many have called this a cube. It has taken many names and maybe even been called a box or a square if you're new to learning about 3D shapes. I'm thinking cubes. And I know that might not immediately make a lot of sense, but just stick with me here. This is definitely going to be the most, probably, I would say, experimental base I've ever made, to the point where it probably, or no, sorry, it may be. I have a little faith in myself. It might just look terrible. This ain't your mama's modded Better Than Adventure Minecraft base. You're watching BC at 3. We get stuff done here.
And we're weird, and we're wild, and we're crazy. BC at 3 is not for the faint of heart. Everyone go into the comments of this video now and say, I am a true BC at 3, and say, hear me howl. And put hashtag the pack, because we're the pack here. That's what we are now. We're the pack. No one can split up the pack. Go in the comments and type awoo, awoo, AWO, OOO. The more O's, the more passionate you are about this. And put a motorcycle emoji. That's how I know you're a real fan.
Okay, we have a good bit of land cleared out here for what I am wanting to do. I don't exactly have a block palette in mind, but I do have quite a lot of this cherry log, so I think I might try and do something with it. Now, I should also say that the design I'm looking to do is, I plan for it to be a little modular, so if it doesn't look good right out the gate, it's definitely just because it's modular. It definitely doesn't just look bad. That would be crazy. Why would I make something that looks bad? Okay, but I kind of want to have maybe a bit of a grid system here. Let's start out with a big square. And let's make posts every 5th block. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it's enough blocks there. 4, and then we'll match it up here. Okay, and then I'm going to use a feature that I don't use too often in BTA. I'm going to use the rotation lock. This will allow me to place things in a certain direction without necessarily looking in that direction. It's pretty neat. Okay, and I am fully aware that what I'm doing here is a bit wacky, but just trust the process. It'll all make sense in due time. Probably. Okay, I can actually make cobblestone bricks just from this granite, so I'm going to do that because I quite like this texture. I don't know if it's going to go with this quite the way I want it to, but we're going to give it a shot. Okay, this is what I have so far. Now, I know what you're going to say. This isn't a cube. That was like the one thing that you said that this was going to be. It's not a cube. You're right. It's not done. This is going to require a lot more resources than I thought and a lot more time than I thought. Eventually, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 blocks high, which means that we'll need to go up another 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can count 9 blocks up. And I do plan to do that. And I think it'll be cool to kind of segment them off as floors. And then my kind of plan for the future is maybe extend off for some of the segments and make little floating cubes and like little bitty rooms that kind of look like they're just kind of mashed together and like almost without any kind of reason, and make them like go over here and make an overhang and connect to another little base over there and just go wild with it, go crazy. But for now, I think I'm still going to be sleeping in this little hut right here so that I don't have any nightmares. And then while I was cleaning up all the ground and flattening everything out, I did find a lot of iron. So I'm going to start smelting that as well here. But for now, gamers, I think that is where I'm going to call it just for this episode. Things are looking a little bit shorter than my usual videos here, but I think that kind of works better for a more episodic series. Anyway, I don't have to try to cram everything into one video to try to get my full experience. No, this is a whole lot of stuff going on here. This is better than Adventure, and I've got like 20 something mods on top of that. This is going to be a really cool experience and a really cool world, and I'm really excited to see like just compounding mods on top of each other to Minecraft beta. Like it's going to be unrecognizable, and it's going to be so cool, and I'm so excited for it. I do thank you so much for watching this first episode of our Better Than Adventure modded playthrough. I have been Bingus. You have been Chondo. And maybe next episode we'll explore the tower behind us. Ooh, maybe, I don't know. Maybe I might die, might get slaughtered. But until next time, I do thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon.